What up, YouTube? So today I thought I'd do a quick little video on time lapse. So as you know, I am rocking the Osmo Pocket, and this is one of my favorite cameras because it could do so much, and I personally love the time lapse that it has. So really quickly, if you're thinking about doing time lapse, you're probably going to want to look for a situation where you have motion, like constant motion. So for example, today is a fairly breezy day, and if you look in the sky, there's a good bit of clouds rolling across it and they don't stop. And that's perfect for time lapse. Also, if you're at a busy intersection or you're in a crowded street, something where you notice that there's motion, but not intermittent, not limited, but constant, that's going to be your best bet. So a word to the wise, when you're doing time lapse, it's going to be over time. It's not a short amount of time because obviously it takes a lot of these little photos to compile even the shortest amount of video. So for example, if I took 2-second shots over the course of 1 hour, that would only give me 1 minute worth of video. And that's not very much. So as you can see when I post my video of my time lapse, which is the clouds rolling across the sky, I think I only had it recording one picture every 2 seconds for 20 minutes, which, if I'm right, is only going to be 20 seconds worth of video. And that's not too bad. Also, you're going to want to consider how are you going to mount this camera. So as you know, this camera wasn't really built to be mounted. You kind of have to buy accessories for it. And so I have a tripod, a very standard tripod from Amazon, quite inexpensive. That's adjustable up to 6 feet. And I got one of these universal mount kits from PGY Tech. Really inexpensive. The only real issue I have with it is that you have to assemble it into the universal adapter on your Osmo Pocket. Now, while the universal adapter is pretty, I guess, stable, it's not very rugged or durable, I should say. It's actually, a slide-in kind of position, and if you're in a situation where you're running around or you're doing some kind of action, it could be precarious, meaning it could break on you very easily. So I would consider only using this type of setup if I'm doing a stationary video or a stationary time lapse where I know the environment is not going to be unstable, where I know that this thing is going to be well protected and within my sight so that I can control everything that's happening. Now, if you're planning on doing, say, like hyperlapse, where you are actually moving over a course of time, you're probably going to want a more sturdier mount. And again, I think DJI offers something that's universal to any kind of like GoPro accessory, and that's probably what you're going to want to go with, even though it's a little more expensive. All right, so there are my tips for using your DJI Osmo Pocket to take time lapse. Take a look at how good it can come out. Cheers.